Morning, everyone. It's lovely to be back here together. Those who are joining live, it's lovely to see your names and faces. And those who are listening later, I hope this is supportive for you. I was just saying that we are in a time known as the Lionsgate portal. And this is an alignment between the Earth and the Sun and Orion's belt and Sirius. Sirius is in an alignment with Orion's belt. And also, this aligns perfectly with the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. So it's amazing how much of the astrology is supported by the positioning of the pyramids. And this only happens once a year, and it moves into alignment, sort of starts on the 26th of July, and it peaks at the 8th of August. And then it sort of wanes again to about the 12th of August. And then this year is particularly auspicious because we have a full moon the next day on the 9th of August. And so many people around the world see this time as a sort of a portal or an opening. It's a time of opening the heart chakra because Leo rules the heart, and this is obviously all in the sign of Leo. So that we have more spiritual information and wisdom coming in from above. It activates and reinforces and empowers the full moon that we are having in Leo on the 9th of August. And Leo is generally a very warm, beneficial, abundant, useful fire energy. It's like the fire that we use in a grate to cook and to warm us. And in astrology, Leo rules the heart. So it's living from a place of love. Like, what is our heart's longing? What ignites us? What connects us? And this time is really helpful in aligning with our unique life spark and our heart light. What is our heart telling us? What do we need to do more of or less of? And so it's a time to really encourage us to use our hearts as a compass, and not our heads and our minds as much. Um, so it's encouraging us to choose to enjoy our lives despite the mistakes or choices that we might have made, or and to be the creative beings and to shine our light in our own way. So the question that we want to ask ourselves is, what do I need to commit to? Maybe it's journaling, maybe it's a gratitude practice, maybe it's a walk in nature, maybe it's eating certain food that's going to help to support us to find what lights us up, what opens our heart. Because this time is all about sort of finding our raw and our lion strength. I actually want to just share something with you. I wasn't going to, but I do feel now that I wanted to share Julia Fehrenbacher, whose poem we're going to base today on. She has this beautiful introduction to her book of poems, which is an ebook. And so perhaps you want to just gently drop your gaze or close your eyes and just listen to her invitation. Dear you, let's begin with a deep breath, the kind of breath that makes your belly rise big and full and soft and open. The kind of breath that reaches all the way down to your pinky toes, all the way up to the very tip of your tired head. Let your shoulders drop. Let your gaze be soft. Maybe even close your eyes for a breath or two. Notice the sounds around you, the smells, the pulse of blood in your hands, the quiet beat of your heart. You are here. You are alive. Isn't it a miracle? For just this moment, can you set it all down? Can you allow yourself to scoot in close, to fully be? My hope for this little collection of poetry is that each poem serve as a reminder to pause, to look up and around, to look deeply and closely, to listen to birdsong in the middle of the day, to drink a glass of water slowly, just because. to rest for as long as you need to every single day put self-love at the very top of your to-do list. Because forgetting to take care of yourself is no longer an option. Because this hurting world does not need another hard, harried, busy, sick, tired, empty, overworked, overwhelmed, scrambling for worthiness human. This hurting world needs you rested and full and open and healthy and soft and receptive and overflowing with the realist, truest version of yourself. This hurting world needs you to pause in the midst of all the noise, in the midst of all that needs to be done or seems to need to be done, and breathe yourself into stillness, even when it's not convenient. This hurting world needs you to quiet the noise inside your mind and look and listen deeply to whatever or whomever is right in front of you, your beautifully flawed human self included, with care and kindness and the deepest kind of compassion. One thing I know with certainty is that everything ripples outward from the love you give or don't give to yourself. What you give to yourself is ultimately what you will give to others. We are all connected and woven together like a most amazing, intricate, complicated, beautiful, colorful tapestry. We're all deeply connected. What you do for you, you do for every single being you come close to. My hope is that the words on these pages remind you that you are more, so much more than your body or the thoughts in your busy mind, more than your aging skin, your busyness, your titles or roles, the money or lack of in your bank account, your accomplishments, your perceived flaws or failings. You are not the noise, but the space between the noise. May these poems inspire you to take time each day to nurture and nourish your beautiful self, to breathe your way beyond the noise, into the now, into the fullness of your most authentic, organic, truest self, so that you can be one of the ones who heals rather than hurts. I truly believe everything depends on it. And I think that that's what we want to create in our mindful moments too. I just thought that that was so beautiful and wanted to share it with you. And so I'll continue with this poem that comes from that ebook, which is called Breathe Yourself New. Maybe today is the day to tip it all upside down, to shake out what is stale and small and suffocatingly too sure. Maybe today, rather than being tossed about by enough will never be enough expectations, rather than grabbing for another word, another way, another now, you could step outside and watch sky make a new day. Maybe today is the day to let go of doubt's smothering hand, to stop hunting for worthiness, to choose to follow only what feels like tail-wagging enthusiasm, like fireflies' warm, sure glow, like love sprouting roots from the bottom of bare feet. Maybe today is the day to remember that if it doesn't grow the flame warmer, truer, brighter, if it doesn't feel like a deep diving breath into all that is here and now, it is not meant for you. Then lean close in to your own glorious glow and breathe yourself new. And just allowing these words to sink and settle. Feeling feet grounding on the earth beneath you. Noticing points of connection with the floor. Allowing a gentle softening in your body, a settling onto the earth. Allowing for a grounding, being held by the earth. settling into a rootedness, a supportedness. Moving up to your seat, to your pelvis, your hips, your thighs, and noticing how they connect with the cushion or chair beneath you. Sensing into the support and the holding that the chair or cushion offer you. Using this support and grounding to uncurl from your spine, and opening up of your lower back, upper back, shoulders, neck, to the top of your head. So it reaches up towards the heavens above us. A softening and opening of our chest, our heart space. Just taking a few breaths, sensing into a feeling of presence in your body as you sit here. We are here, we are alive. Isn't it a miracle? Now dropping your attention to your breath, noticing as it enters your body, it enters through nostrils and nose, sensing into the coolness as it arrives, as it moves to the back of your throat, and then drops down into your chest and heart space. And then feeling into the softening as there's a letting go, the exhale. And just being present for these breaths, these next few breaths in your body. And then dropping down into your heart space, just sensing into the rhythmic beating of our hearts, the continuous pulse of life force energy that sits in this area. Offering up a feeling of gratitude for this moment. for this moment of breath, for this moment of heartbeat. For this moment of connection. And feeling into that gratitude, noticing if it has a sensation, a warmth, a color, a light. Perhaps it feels like fireflies, fireflies, warm, sure glow. Just allowing ourselves to sit here, bathed in this glow, not needing anything to be different externally, but just sensing into this gratitude for this moment. Perhaps planting the questions, what lights me up? What opens my heart? Is there something I need more of or less of, or wish to commit to at this Lionsgate portal? Maybe it's just to being our authentic self, what lights us up. As we sit here for the last few moments, just offering this love and this glow to others in our lives, those closest to us, feeling that it can stretch beyond our heart space, beyond our bodies, that we can bring this glow into the world with us wherever we go. When you're ready, taking a deep breath in, breathing out, opening your eyes, taking in the colors and the light and the world around you. Stretching into shoulders and arms, and perhaps committing to yourself a moment to set aside a time for yourself to just journal or walk in nature, just to commit some time to you in the next couple of days over this Lionsgate portal. And now I'm going to ask someone to unmute and just say something because my screen has got stuck on my words and I can't actually see anyone or hear anyone. I don't even know if anyone's still here.
We're here, Nix.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Yeah,
girl. I know I can
you-
hear that's your voice, but yeah, it's the most bizarre thing. It's just got stuck on my Word document, which I scrolled over to, and so I can't see anyone.
well, we can see everyone and we can see your lovely face. And thank you for your work.
Thank
Um,
you.
it was lovely just to be reminded of that grounding and to think about what you need for yourself. So I've actually been trying to do a lot more walking because I worked out for my knee. That actually helps a lot. So
Yeah.
I'll be thinking I go for my walk today is what do I need for myself? That's lovely. So, and all the best for your